What's up you guys, it's your boy Hayden Huynh, back in another video, and today I'm going to be telling you what to not buy when you're searching for Michael Jackson clothing. Alrighty, it's no secret that I love making Michael Jackson clothing content. As you can see, I've got the whole playlist called the Wardrobe Series, and that I'm forever talking about where to buy Michael Jackson clothing. You can see there's a dedicated playlist as well as there's links on where to buy it. But I was going through my wardrobe, and yes, I'll be making a state of the collection video when the time comes. I've been selling a lot of my old costumes to have a little bit of money on the side, but also trying to get rid of some costumes as well because I rarely wear them. And some of them, they're really low quality when I got them. I've basically been on a MJ costume purge. And to be honest, I've been a bit strategic when I'm purchasing MJ costumes in a sense where, look, I've been really busy with full-time work, which is good. So as disco stuff, that's awesome as well. But yeah, sadly and ironically, I haven't had the time actually doing the MJ performances like the open mic nights as well as other events. I've been slack on that. But also just dance videos in a sense where, not saying that I'm losing interest in doing these type of videos, but you know, life happens, priorities change. But I'm more active on my Instagram, my main one, not my Moonwalks one, at Hayden Huynh, shameless plug. But yeah, if you're a fan of the content, and I've also been focusing on my professional career, search me up, Hayden Huynh on LinkedIn. I'm basically a totally different person. So in a sense where if you just feel like that I'm just a MJ fanatic, look, I don't want to my own horn, but I'm kind of a different person. I know the t-shirt says I love MJ, but yeah, if you really know me as a person, I'm just not just the MJ dude. I know. Contrary to popular belief on this YouTube channel, everything's all MJ content, so to speak. But I'm also contemplating, should I create another channel just so this is kind of like the main MJ channel and then the other one is my personal life? I'm not too sure, but yeah, let's just get into the video. But yes, I have been going through my MJ collection and I've noticed that there's a lot of costumes when I first started buying them, the quality isn't as good. And let me explain. I've bought, you know, Facebook Marketplace, eBay, AliExpress, and all those types of stores. But I've noticed that there are some just MJ costumes that are not worth the money. So let's start off with number one. I'm gonna have my phone with me because I'm gonna have AliExpress open. Look, AliExpress is a great platform for buying MJ costumes. Especially from the Michael clothing store. They changed the name due to copyright. But yeah, this is just gonna be an informal list of what not to buy. All right, so this is the first one. This is everyone's first jacket. It's the Billie Jean jacket, but I've noticed it's the one with the sequins. It's really cheap and nasty in terms of the quality, and the the fabric of it isn't that great. The armband is so cheap as well. The sequins are not that great. I recommend the one that I've mentioned in this video. Sequins are perfectly mint in a sense where it's not that cheap fabric, it actually has some heft to it and it really sparkles when you dance. The second item is this cheap nasty socks, in a sense similar to the Billie Jean jacket. Look, the sequins quality isn't that great. It's those really cheap, unrefined type of stuff. But I've noticed that these socks, these rhinestone, especially because they're actually stitched on and the material is way much more better quality as opposed to like this cheap $2 store garbage kind of thing. Get those socks, don't get these socks, they're just simply a waste of money. The third one is this beaded jacket. It's the most ugliest beaded jacket I've ever seen. I've actually owned it. I tried to mod it twice. One of them is removing the sequins and the second one I haven't uploaded it yet, but I attempted to put better sequins on top. It's just a cheap and nasty material. Really has this funky smell as well. It's that PVC type material. Look, do not buy this jacket. Don't ever buy it. You're just simply wasting your money. Just get a genuine real leather one. Just save your money. Similar to that beaded jacket, there's also like this bad tour jacket, as you can see here. It's basically the same jacket, just with different shoulders, but it's the most ugliest, cheap, nasty material. Don't get that style of beaded jacket, get like a genuine leather one, and trust me, it's way much more better. Okay, so the next item is this glove. Yes, I know I've done a comparison of this glove before, but for an extra few dollars, you can actually buy a genuine hand-sewn rhinestone glove, opposed to this one. This is more like a mesh crystal. Look, if you're on a budget, I understand. I used to own this glove before I sold it, But yeah, for an extra few dollars, get the rhinestone glove. The next one, also a better jacket. Now, I actually don't hate the bead jacket. I love the bead jacket. But this one, similar to the other ones, nasty material. And you've also got the, it's just basically this PVC plastic. It's not real leather. You've also got the sequins on the shoulder. It just looks really ugly. It screams really low quality. Next, we're getting into shoes. It's actually these shoes, and I'll tell you why. The reason why, it's not real leather, obviously, and the soles is rubber, but with the rubber soles, it's actually like, what's the best way to describe it? It's like smooth and rubber, pretty low quality. And yes, you're probably thinking, Hayden, you're such a hypocrite because you've got the Florsheim loafers with leather soles originally, but you put rubber soles on top. What's actually the difference? So aside from the AliExpress, you can just basically just spend a little bit of money, do a little bit of research. Look, I've made countless Florsheim Como and Como Imperial videos, penny loafers, all that stuff, shameless plug. But look, you can just see that this is just the actual shoe that MJ wore. So this is like the real deal. You're not getting any replicas, so to speak. And this one, I think I chucked on the Afterpay, which kind of helps. But if you're not living in America, because the Florsheim is an American style of shoe, you can just basically change your location from eBay and get them to ship it over with international shipping. It's easy like that. But yeah, this is just the genuine shoe that MJ had worn. So why get a cheap replica? We can spend money on the actual genuine shoe itself. The next one is this Heal the World jacket. And the reason why I say it's because the material is quite nice. It's quite thin. But with the money that you're paying, especially like on the sides, there's not much accurate detailing compared to the actual jacket. I know I did a review of that, but yeah, the crystal, I wish there was just more crystals. Overall, it just looks like a very thin and cheap jacket for the price that you're paying. I think it's around like $229 Australian. I don't know how that converts to your currency in whichever country you're watching, but for what it is, look, I haven't even worn it for a performance yet. I know, waste of money. Now this one is a bit different. This is the CTE shirts, but there are two different types of CTE shirts. There's one where the letters and the armband stuff is actually embroidered, and the other one, it looks really ugly. It's literally patchwork, where instead of the letters being flush saying CTE, when it's embroidered, it literally just has a patch. It's a square patch that says CTE that's been sewn on, and then on top of it's been sewn on to the epaulets. So when you're looking for CTE shirts, just simply do more research in a sense where, and even ask the seller if the things are embroidered. Otherwise, the ones with the patches, they just look really silly in a sense. I used to own them as well. But yeah, just basically just shopping around for the perfect CTE shirt is probably better than doing trial and error in the sense of on what the market has to offer. The next one is this ugly Dangerous World Tour leotard, which is not in the yellow gold. This is like a banana yellow. Yeah, it's just straight up ugly. Now, I mentioned this before, but these gold pants, absolutely disgusting. Look, hear me out. MJ wore them, fair enough. Impersonators, they have a better quality one. But the ones from AliExpress, the ones that I have, the zip is completely bust. Here, I'll show you. But yeah, general rule of thumb, if you're buying anything that's spandex, especially the silver and gold, that's going to fade away in a lot of time. So this is the gold pants. Look at that. Ugly, absolutely trash. Yeah, absolutely filthy as well. Look at the lining. It's not even proper lining. Look. I don't remember sitting on my butt, but it's already fading. Yeah, and fake pockets as well. Yeah, and the zipper is broken. Yeah, it's just cheap, nasty spandex. I mean, the pockets are not even real. It just looks ugly. Yeah, like I've said before, I'm not a huge into gold pants. I reckon, yeah, just people think it's a waste, but look, I'd rather destroy it than give this to someone else because it's just not worth the money, and it's just an ugly garment. Disgusting, really disgusting. Do not get the impression that I'm a spoiled person. Look, I am very fortunate about my MJ costumes, but I don't want you to make the mistake of wasting your hard-earned precious money on junk like that. And last but not least, don't waste your money on cheap Fedora hats. Now, the reason why I say this is because there are many types of Fedora hats that are literally available. You know, Fedora hats are not exclusive to Michael Jackson. Do not buy trilbies. They look like this. They're short brimmed hats. Obviously, they share the same structure. But yeah, don't buy trilbies. And also don't buy these cheap wool hats. Yes, I know they're quite popular and they're quite cheap and people buy it. But if you save a little bit more money, you can buy 100% genuine wool stiff hats, like these ones from Liwa Hats on AliExpress. You can see 100% stiff wool, actually got lining, leatherette, sweatband. But yeah, I might just do another hat video in the future. But yeah, this is made of stiff wool. You can steam it, you can shape it and all that stuff. The wool is far much more better quality than the cheap, nasty ones that you see on the market. And I've actually spent a little bit more money on a rabbit fur hat. That's my Akubra Style Master slash Bogart Fedora hat. That's a really good one. But yeah, those are some clothing that you should avoid buying when it comes to your Michael Jackson clothing. Now, all this is just in my opinion, and I know that there's better quality stuff that is on the market that's not AliExpress, actual genuine tailors or creators of MJ clothing on Instagram and Facebook. That's just my opinion though. But yeah, don't want to make the mistake that I made buying just random garbage quality costumes that you end up selling or just chucking in the bin. But yeah, hope you enjoy, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Catch you around.